Are you somebody who says that you just don't have the time for your goals? You don't have the time for this. There isn't enough time in the day. You struggle with organization, you struggle with your routine, and you get overwhelmed and stressed because you cannot get stuff done. This is probably because you're doing it all from up here. This is limited. There is limited energy in this place. There is limited storage space. So, what you need to do if you want to plan ahead of time, if you want to get stuff done, if you want to be a high achieving man who nails his goals, keeps himself organized, and is professional in his day to day life, you need to implement a calendar time blocking system, which is what we're going to look at in this video with a Google Calendar tutorial. Yes, boys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Miko Stewart. I am on a mission to help men become more masculine and break free from the weakness of today's society. I do this by sharing my own experiences, lessons, and systems that I've developed from my transformation of being somebody who dropped out of school, was addicted to drugs, to now an online coach who is successful and traveling the world. So we're going to get stuck in here to the Google Calendar tutorial. Now, you might have used a calendar system before, but I would personally recommend Google Calendar highly because of the functionality between your phone and your computer. So I will typically plan out ahead of time my full routine or my time blocking on the PC because it's very easy to program everything when it's on a big screen and you can see the view from Monday all the way to Sunday and the days very clearly. And then I will use my phone as basically the way of reminding myself and making little adjustments on the fly. But it typically is being built here to be utilized and capitalized on the phone. And I recommend I'll attach a video on the screen of a widget system on your home screen that highlights basically the next event that you have for the day in the Google Calendar, opposed to just having an app icon. So this is essentially what it looks like. You have the time from 6 a.m. all the way up to 1 a.m. all the way up to 11 p.m. in the evening. You have your weekly view, and then you can fast forward to the coming weeks ahead of time. Each block here represents 1 hour, and you can also put in events that are shorter than 1 hour. Like you can see here, these are half an hour or even 15-minute time blocks. So to create a block, you just click on one of the empty squares, and then you can move and drag it to wherever you want, or you can manually select here the time. So for example, let's put in a random event, like we'll just put in social event, okay? And it's going to be from, let's say, 4 p.m. until 6 p.m. Okay, so 2 hours. It then gets blocked in here. From there, you can select the color coding, which is what I love about this system because it makes everything very clean and organized, and you can pick certain colors for certain category of events. For example, all the green ones here are in for the workouts. Then we have like meal prep days in orange or yellow. So for example, a social event, we could pick something, anything, doesn't matter, orange. And then you can select reminders. So if you're somebody who's constantly forgetting to do stuff, you forget to check your phone, you can have a push reminder set up. My personal recommendation, what I like to do, is 30 minutes before and 1 day before, because it's very important to know what we're doing the following day. It plays a key role in winning the day the next day. So this is why I set up one the day before. If this was something that you were going to be doing every single week, you can click on the repeat button here and you can choose a couple of options. You can go daily, you can go custom. For example, let's say this social event, you were doing some, I don't know, drama improvisation, and you were doing it every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You could just select that and then it would be done. Click save and that's you. And you can see now it's been time blocked. And if you do time block on the same time as another block, it will just overlap, okay? And you can make some adjustments then. Now, this is an example of the key areas that I've highlighted for my clients within Project Rebuild. If getting coached by me personally one-to-one to achieve your physique lifestyle goals and really take a deep dive into becoming more masculine and having someone to support you every step of the way, you can click the link in the bio of my YouTube, go to my Instagram, and you can send me a message, or you can apply using the link in my bio there. But this is what I've recommended to my clients. And this version of time blocking here, as you can see, there's a lot of empty spaces. So what this does is it's highlighting the key things that you need to do on a weekly basis, the most important things that you forget, the things that are going to move the needle forward when it comes to your progress in life and your goals. You just throw them into the calendar, and then there's no excuse for you not to do them. And if you don't do them, it's coming down to a lack of preparation, planning for the week, a lack of scheduling and reminding the night before, or something came up that just took priority. And then you have to really ask yourself, if the stuff I've put into the calendar is the thing that's going to move the needle forward with my goals, but something comes in and takes priority, am I really prioritizing my future and the things that I'm working towards? So the Google Calendar is like a really good way of highlighting to you, man, like I'm calling you on your bullshit. You know, you're not performing. You've said on the Sunday, this is the times we're going to do these things. You've checked the night before and you didn't change anything, and then you just didn't do it. It kind of shows that, maybe I'm not the person I say I am. You know, maybe I am making excuses. Maybe I am falling into the trap of the person who says that I just don't have enough time, and really, I just lack the prioritization for the things that actually matter. So this is just the simple time blocking, and in my personal experience, this is the best way to do it. I'm going to show you the more advanced, detailed way of basically time blocking your whole day. So if you really want to live a structured life and you forget to do things and you want to have every single minute of the day capitalized on, you can basically fill up your whole day with everything that you want to do. But from my personal experience, this is a nightmare because life throws its curveballs. There can be delays, things might not go to plan, and it can make you feel like you're kind of failing because you couldn't follow the minute to minute schedule. But everyone is different, so you need to try it out for yourself. What I would recommend you do is set up a Google Calendar like this, okay? Plan it out on a Sunday. Take half an hour to plan it out. But go into it with the mindset that this might not be how it goes, because in my opinion, it takes 2 weeks to really develop a calendar time blocking system that works, because things might take longer than you need. You know, your meal prep could be shorter or longer. Your cardio could be longer than expected. It could be delay in the haircut, could be busy gym, you know. So you basically trial it out, because real learning occurs from action and failures. And failures aren't really failures, they're just stepping stones towards the final result or the success. So what you need to do is rough draft, try it out without the expectation of, if I don't follow it perfectly, there's something wrong with me. It's going into it with a curiosity mindset and a learning, just joyful learning, okay? And give it 2 weeks, and after the 2 weeks, you might end up having adjustments made, and then it really does sink in and solidify. So this would be the one I would recommend, but I'm going to pop you over to the more detailed one now. Okay, so this is what it looks like if you want to be a robot and you want to really, really dial in every minute of your day to capitalize on your time. I know a lot of people that do this. There are a lot of entrepreneurs and super productivity guys that will do this. For me personally, I've just, with my work schedule, client work, sometimes I'm in a flow state. Let's say I'm working really hard, I'm in a flow state, and I want to get a task finished. I'm not just going to cut it off because I'm very creative. You know, the creative juices are flowing. And sometimes there's times in your life where you just should capitalize on the energy that you're in. You know, if you're feeling really positive, you're full of confidence, it's better to like kind of do your work in that mode than just fuck off and like do meal prep, for example. So that's why I don't like this system here. But like I said, everyone's different, and this might absolutely tick all your boxes and might get you fired up, get you a bit horny nearly. So yeah, try it out. Okay, so for example, this is what I put in. So all the way from a morning routine to a nighttime routine is cold shower meditation 7 a.m. for half an hour, breakfast 7:30 to 8:15, work commute. So this is a rough idea. Let's say you're someone who works a 9 to 5, work commute giving 45 minutes, work from 9 to 5. Then this person hypothetically has 3 full body workout days per week from 5 to 7, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then let's say family time in the evening, throwing in a grocery shopping and a meal prep day on the days that you're not in the gym, and then on the weekends capitalizing on your days off to do the grocery and meal prep as well. I left them open, just hypothetically you want to uh, not be super structured on the weekend, but still making use of your morning and nighttime routine, because that is the most important thing I want to highlight in this video as well, is the importance of capitalizing on the morning and the nighttime. In here, it's a bit of chaos, you know. A lot of stuff can go down. You can have an argument in work, you know, you can get a flat tire. You can fucking, I don't know, have a fist fight in Starbucks because the person didn't give you your fucking oat milk latte, whatever it may be, boys. But your evenings and your mornings are yours. You keep them for yourself, all right? That is your time, because that is how you leave and transition into sleep and into wakefulness. And what you do in those times plays a huge role and an impact in the success of your day. And I've already highlighted how important the success of your day is, because that is the accumulation that leads to success in life, is what you do in the day to day. So in my opinion, there's nothing more important than structure in the evening and the night, or sorry, in the nighttime and the morning, that has habits and routines that are hardwiring you for success and giving you what you need at those times of the day. So in the morning, meditation, clearing your mind, even journaling, getting your thoughts onto paper. Cold shower is raising your vibration, because you're getting that endorphin boost and you're going from warm and cozy and sweaty and sleepy to sharp, alert and cold and feeling energized in the space of 3 minutes. It's phenomenal. It's not about the health benefits, it's about the energy and the state of being that it puts you into in the morning. And in the evening, we kind of want to do the opposite of that. Now, you could include meditation in the evening, but maybe you don't want to meditate twice per day. So stretching is a great way to like loosen up the body, get into the body, remove tension, and then doing some reading to educate yourself while also allowing your mind to shut down, your eyes to get tired as you go to sleep. So just hardwiring your morning and your evening brings fantastic results during the day. So this is a detailed version, and then we have the other version which I would personally recommend and what works for me. Try both of them out. Maybe start with the basic version first, just to get a feel for it, because I think it can be a bit overwhelming to hop straight into a full time block. And usually, right, when you go to do your planning for the full day time blocking, it's a fucking nightmare, because you're planning stuff ahead. It gets really stressful. You get really detailed into the times and all that. So I would detach from that, focus on the key things that move the needle forward towards your goals, your happiness, your health. And then from there, you can learn and develop and grow this. Keep in mind, I'm using this system close to 3 years and I'm still learning what works for me. I use this in combination with another system called Todoist, which I personally like more, which I'm going to save for a separate video. So you can drop a like on this video and comment if you want to see that. And I will get that coming on the channel as soon as I can. So start off with this, look to implement it, be gentle with yourself. Don't go into it thinking it has to be perfect. Give yourself 2 weeks to really learn and develop it as you go. And the last thing I want to highlight to you is something, a little productivity hack for focus. 40 hertz, okay, 40 hertz gamma waves. This is a certain frequency. You can see how popular it is, 7 million views, and it just sounds like a humming noise. Yeah, so there's no ups and downs, but it's a certain frequency, and I don't know, I'm not sure about the science, but it basically does something to your brain that allows you to focus a lot better. So instead of having crazy music in the background, listening to a podcast that has words and people talking that robs your focus when you're doing deep focus work, I listen to 40 hertz on my headphones for the surround sound, and it's phenomenal for just getting you into that flow state. And you can even do, when you have the headphones on, is you can hum. So if you hum, and you find the pitch that matches the frequency, your whole head just becomes the frequency and you feel it. It's really fucking cool. I recommend you try it. So I'm going to leave it at that for this video, boys. I would really appreciate if you got value from this video, that you could like it, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. I am growing at the beginning, and every little bit of support helps me out, and I want to provide as much value to you guys as possible, so you can go from somebody who is unorganized, lacks structure, lacks confidence in themselves, is a bit of an unprofessional man, and wants to become a bit more professional in his life and be that guy that could build that business, that could be super successful and get dialed in And with that, you need the correct systems in place. And I want to deliver all that information to you. So any support on the page to boost these videos would be much appreciated. Thank you for your time, boys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.